you all. One of the dogs is just doing their business again. Two of them are doing it. Brother and Biscuit are doing synchronized poos. It saves me a poo back, doesn't it, boys? Doesn't it? Where did you go, Biscuit? Where did you actually? There we go. Not done much, young man. You didn't do very much there. Have some people started to rejoin us? At least someone's given us the like. I don't know what happened there. If you're tuning in from the previous stream, I ended it because we had gone from about 30 viewers down to 0. Something must have happened. Every now and again in this location something goes wrong. We're actually very near the hospital, so I don't know. Hey killer, don't I know you? Don't I know you? Aren't we friends? Are you that guy? Are you that one that we used to... Ah, that's right, yeah. Yeah, enough said. Enough said. Good morning, everyone else. Welcome along. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my little channel. To my little channel. I hope that we get our viewership back up. We're in a place here actually where we're very close to... I don't know if I should say it, because sometimes when you say these things on the stream, it flags it up, and then, you know. Anyway, we're very close to a hospital. I'll just say it. Where we are, and every now and again, I know that the stream is cut short because the signal is basically cut off, and I suspect it's for potential emergencies and things like that, so they kind of free up the airwaves for the things that are important. So, or at least that is my guess. That is my best guess. But sometimes we'll go from having perfect signal to nothing, and then it's like, oh yeah, what happened there? Crafty Clark, good morning. How are we? If you're finding this, like, there's no info on the page at all. I didn't even put in a title or anything, so well done, you guys. My members, I'm not surprised you guys have found it, but for everyone else, if you're finding it, I'm very impressed. There's no hashtags, there's no description. I'm against the clock to get max poo before Ruby's lead runs out and pulls over the camera. There we go, got it, just in time. Just in time. Andy's with us. Not enough trees. Are you sure about that, Andy? How many more would you like? Are we talking hundreds more, or tens more, or thousands more, or millions more? What are we saying? I feel like where we are, there's a good balance of the various terrains that the dog like to be part of and enjoy, and actually my afternoon team love it here. I'll tell you a quick story about this. We were here earlier in the week, and with my afternoon team, and my own dog, who is a pointer. If in case you're unfamiliar with pointers, they're like Labradors, similar size to Labradors, but more probably similar to like a Dalmatian in terms of the way that they're built and things like that. So think about a cross between a Labrador and a Dalmatian. That's kind of like a pointer, and they've got incredibly acute senses. They've got great hearing, very good noses, probably in the top 10 noses of all dogs in the world. I think I've read that before as well. I'm not just guessing that. I think that's a kind of study that I've seen. And we were here, we were more or less exactly where we are. We were in a slightly different part, but we were basically in this zone. And what happened was, my pointer froze still, so he was pointing. So you've maybe seen that like in cartoons, their paw goes up a little bit and their nose goes straight. And one of my Labradors with us more or less did the same thing, not quite a point, but he froze solid. And you can see, do you see how the path just curves a little bit and then it curves back this way? I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera, but that's what's happening. And so essentially, I'll sort of show you. So follow Charlie, right? Charlie's the white dog. Keep going, bud. Go on. Go on. So my dogs were like, let me back off a bit. My dogs were like where Charlie and Alfie are, right? Alfie's just out of shot. And so the path curves round and they stop dead like this. And I thought, what's going on? And just in front of them, I'll show you sort of the distance again. So if this is where the dogs stopped, kind of up ahead. Oh look, a squirrel's just ran right into Charlie's path. Right up ahead was a deer. About the distance that Charlie is away from us again. But I couldn't see it from where I was. I was just out of sight from it. And this thing was stopped still as well. It was enormous. I'll spin the camera around for a second. It was, backwise, it was up to probably about here. That's big for Edinburgh deer. They're usually little things, you know, no, like just a bit bigger than a goat or whatever. This thing was big, 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 big. And head-wise, like would have been above me. Both dogs were stopped and just like super laser focused on this deer. And then I kind of was like, oh no, all the training, all the effort, all the practice that we do to bring the dogs back from these kind of situations, they're going to go, they're going to run. We're talking, we were within sort of 10 meters of this deer. And I just, hey guys, why you come? I couldn't believe my luck. Both of the dogs just turned around and just came straight back to me. The deer, at that point, I just reached into my pouch and grabbed like hundreds of biscuits and just dropped them all over the floor. The dogs just started, of course, truffling like mad, just like getting all the biscuits. But at that point, the deer just decided to take itself into the bushes. No different from what you're seeing here just now. And I gave it like 2 or 3 minutes, just kept dropping biscuits on the floor, seeing what would happen. And then I walked on a little bit. The dogs were still sort of truffling at the food, and I couldn't see this thing. This thing that was basically the size of a small horse had just disappeared. It just disappeared. I'm kicking myself that I didn't have my camera on. It would have been incredible footage just to see how respectful both parties were of each other and how we managed to deal with that. Never mind, we'll get them next time. We'll get them next time. I'm sure there's a saying that things don't behave the same if you observe them as if you just let things happen. So something like that, isn't it? Or ribs. Anyway, good morning everyone. That was my little story. How are we all doing? Crafty Clark is back with us. Andy, not enough trees. 15 people have come back. Frank is with us. Good morning, Frank. Pedro's with us. You're getting some retracted messages. Sim, good morning. Not in America, you would have had venison for tea. I love deer. I love venison. And I would be with you on that. I'd have gobbled the whole thing up. But this thing was too big for our dogs. It was too big. The dogs wouldn't have. I have seen pointers carry deer off into the distance, but they wouldn't have managed this one. It was huge. Hey guys, let's pop the camera down. Let's get a little bit of interaction with the pups. I've been talking a lot. Let's pop it here. See if you guys can see me. Can we all see Mac? Yeah, just about. Let's spin round. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. Welcome along everyone. If you're new to our channel, thank you for tuning in and stopping by. I will read the comments as we go round. I'm going to be live for a little bit. We're out with 6 of my 25 dogs that I look after during the week. It's Friday. We're off to a great start. One of our streams ended very abruptly. So we've had to start again. Yay! But we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting round.